For some odd reason, we actually decided to leave beautiful sunny Palm Springs and head into the mountains in California to see some snow. And well, we got our wish. We got hit with a very big snowstorm. We had about 12 inches of snow, I think, 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So the wind chill temperatures were well below zero. The highs have been in the 20s, the lows have been in the teens, and it has been really cold. So this has been our first real test of this kind of cold in our RV, and I would say she held up pretty well. We've got a beautiful spot here on Big Bear Lake, so we look right over the lake here, which you can see behind me, and it has been absolutely gorgeous. But today has really been the first day that it's been sunny and the snow is starting to melt. And so we're going to get packing up the RV today and head out. And hopefully we won't run into any issues with ice on the road or things like that, because the switchbacks getting here, pretty intense.
So overall, our coach did really well in the snow. Like Hillary said, we've been down to 10 degrees and it's done really well. No freezing, except for one thing. We actually have our outdoor kitchen, our kitchen area is in the slide. So when the slide comes out, our kitchen becomes kind of an outdoor kitchen. That's probably why I keep saying that. And it's because our water line to our sink actually runs outdoors. And there was no insulation at all on this. This was just an open line that came from the outside of the coach up into the kitchen. When we woke up the first morning, we go to use the sink, and it just wasn't working. There was no hot water, there was no cold water, nothing was working. And so I came out here and sure enough, this line was all frozen. So what we did was, Hillary's great idea, we needed a way to heat it up. So we took one of her heating pads and we actually wrapped it around this line and turned it on to low, which gave it just enough heat that it started to defrost the line, thaw the line, and then we wrapped it with a towel. So again, just trying to be creative to make sure that we can survive the cold temperature. But otherwise, the coach did really well. It's just this one line that was open to the elements when it was, the wind was blowing through here and the temperature was cold, it froze up.
Yeah, and we've been in cold temperatures before, but I think this time it actually froze up because of the wind gusts and the chill. We were getting such strong wind from the side.
Like 30 degrees, I think, that evening. And then with the wind chill, that dropped it down to the low 20s, if not into the teens, because we were getting 30, 40-mile-an-hour winds that night, which were coming right through this line. So this line right here just froze up.
Good solution with my heating pad.
It was a great idea.
It's a multi-purpose solution. We went into town yesterday to go check out the Big Bear little downtown area, and one of the things that we always try to do anytime we go somewhere new in the RV is we get a magnet that we can put on our refrigerator. So this one is a bear for Big Bear Lake, California. We'll add it to our magnet collection. It's one of the fun ways for us to remember all the places that we went without taking up a lot of space in the RV. You can see our magnet collection here. We've got a pretty good collection going already. We don't have one from everywhere we visited because sometimes we can't find them, or we also didn't start collecting these until after we had been RVing for a while. But now we have to find a place for the new Big Bear Lake one, which I think will fit right there. All right, baby, you ready to start packing up?
I made you a gift.
What is that? Is that a snowman?
My attempt at a snowman.
That's your gift to me.
Yes.
Axel, what do you think of the snowman, buddy? You probably think that's kind of creepy, huh?
It's Steve the snowman.
Steve. Why'd you name it Steve?
I don't know. Seems like a Steve.
And is that a yellow rag on its head?
It's a bandana.
You used one of our shop rags for the snowman.
It's a bandana.
It's a pretty good snowman, babe.
Well, we're 20 square feet.
Axel, what do you think? Does he attack it?
No, he doesn't care about it yet.
Good job making that yellow snow, buddy. Let's give him a snowball. Axel, what's that?
What's this?
What's Dad got?
I love these.
Oh, that was a well-packed one. It actually stayed to put together.
Yeah, they get icy because the snow is kind of dense. So he's got a couple on the grass here.
All right, baby. We got to get packing. We're going to head out. Playtime's over.
Catch!
Don't throw that at me.
Think we can hit the water from here?
From here? That's pretty far.
Probably not for a Major League Baseball player.
Let's see your arm throwing skills.
Oh, I missed! I made it! Missed it! Hit!
Did it hit? I didn't hear the splash.
That's it.
Nice job. All right, just gonna get a couple things here put away. Then we'll clean up. We can do utilities, put the slides in, and be ready to hit the road pretty soon. I feel like this is all we ever do.
Put stuff away and take stuff out. Yeah.
Pack, drive, unpack, repeat.
Yep.
Because as soon as we get back, we're going to do this exact same thing in reverse.
PDUR. We should get t-shirts. Padur.
Adore.
Pack, drive, unpack, repeat.
Adore. Oh.
That's padorable.
It's funny, since we're a little out of practice now that we don't move quite as often with our RV lots, I just feel like I used to have this mental checklist that I never forgot anything, but now I just feel like I keep forgetting things here and there, and every time we start driving, I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to close that, and like some drawer comes swinging open.
Well, as long as we don't forget the big things like the slides, we're good.
That is true. Hopefully they don't have any problems going in with all the ice and everything we got.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay. We've never forgotten anything big like that. Like, we've never forgotten to put the slides in and pull away. We forgot the awning one time.
We did forget the awning.
Yeah.
And one time the steps didn't retract, but that wasn't really our fault because they usually always retract.
Yeah.
And this time they just didn't.
Yeah.
RV also got super dirty on this trip with all the snow and ice and mud that came in. And now when we get back, I'm going to have to spend a lot of time cleaning.
Or have somebody come clean it.
So it has been really cold while we've been here in Big Bear. I mean, the high was in like the 20s, the low was in the teens, and we weren't really sure how warm we were going to stay here inside the RV. It actually wasn't too bad. We were able to use our heated floors. We did have to run the diesel AquaHot quite a bit for the heat inside, but it stayed a pretty good temperature. But the one thing that really helped, we actually just upgraded to this new space heater we got off Amazon. This thing is amazing. It puts out some serious heat. So we had this running pretty much all day and all night. This helped keep it pretty warm inside. I also just got this from Amazon too, right before this trip, a heated blanket. Kris hates this because I put this on the bed at night, but holy cow, this kept me so toasty warm. It was amazing.
It's way too warm, but it is.
I loved it.
It is.
Axel liked it too because he slept on it most of the night.
It is good for the cold.
But this thing, I'm so glad we ended up buying because this was really helpful to stay warm. This is kind of pointless making this again when as soon as we park I'll have to redo it again, but I like it made better. Okay, now that we're done packing up the inside, we're gonna get to doing all the hookups and everything on the outside, then we can get the slides in and hit the road before it starts to get dark here. Okay, the inside's clean, ready to go. So now we can get ready to hit the road. Wait, no, we have to do the whole outside, don't we? That would be bad if we forgot to do that.
Yeah, it would be.
Tried to drive away with still connected to water and electric.
It'd be fun to try one time, just
No.
to like pull away and see what happens.
I don't think that would be fun at all. All right, let's go do the hookups. Axel, are you going to help me in?
Yeah.
Just going to sit here,
He's gonna sit in the passenger.
bask in the sunshine.
He knows we're leaving.
I gotta tell you, babe, the one thing I'm gonna miss about this place is the view of the lake. There really is a pretty view that we look right out the front window and get to see Big Bear Lake. This place has got to be gorgeous in the summer. I'd love to have a boat and go out on the lake. Not right now, though. It's a little too cold. All right, baby, where do you want to start?
The wet bag, same place as always. Just disconnect everything.
Okay, well, let's go. Hey, baby, do you think we're gonna have a problem with this jack coming up since it kind of looks like it's frozen to the ground?
I don't think it's frozen. I think it's just in the snow. So if it doesn't come up, it's easy to pry up. So
What are we gonna do? Get a hairdryer on it?
no, get a big pry bar.
What a wet, muddy mess. This is the aftermath of snow starting to melt. It's pretty for like the first day, and then it just kind of turns to mush. Is it frozen together?
No, it's always tight. It's good that it's tight. When it starts to get loose, it's actually starting to wear out. Everything's just so cold and stiff. Things that usually have flexibility don't seem to have any flexibility. Kind of like me.
Last step, the stinky stuff.
Last step is the sewer. It's so cold you don't need gloves.
I feel like you could be on an episode of Dirty Jobs right now.
It's not dirty.
It's dirty enough that I don't want to do it.
Fair enough. It's not super clean, I guess.
It's kind of amazing that right here in the sun, it's about 30 degrees warmer than when we just were doing the utilities back there in the shade. Oh, baby, what happened to Steve?
You died.
A snowman fell over. That was quick.
The snow doesn't do well when it hits the sun, does it?
No.
I guess that's the, what's the saying? A snowball's chance in hell? It's kind of like a snowman's chance in the sun.
Is trying to reel up and heat a heated hose like trying to fold a fitted sheet?
I'd rather fold a fitted sheet. Because that's not possible. This is possible. I just don't have the patience for it.
I don't know why it's so difficult.
They're so stiff, like that wire that runs down there and heats them.
That's as good as you can get it.
Hey, that's pretty good. I'll give you $5 if you can be better. That's not very good at all.
No. getting a little better now.
There we go. How's that?
That's better. That thing came in handy this trip.
I look like I could fit on Yellowstone.
Yeah, you could definitely do some lassoing with that. All right, babe, what's left?
Checking the last bin, making sure it's shut. And now it's time to start it up. Put the slides in, let it warm up a little bit. Take off.
Yep, now we get to hook up the Lincoln. So it'll be our second time towing the Lincoln. First time went pretty well.
Yeah, so we're 100% successful so far.
That's right. 1 out of 1.
1 out of 1. I think it towed so well on the way here and hooked up so easily. I just don't think we're going to have any problems with it.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. There's no wood to knock on, so just cross your fingers.
Could knock on Steve's carcass.
I don't think there's such a thing as knock on snow. It was cold there.
Yeah. I can only imagine how cold the engine and the tires are right now.
Well, it's about 31 degrees outside, so I'm going to guess they're all about 31 degrees.
Is it going to be safe to drive with tires that are that low? Like we're getting all those alerts.
Yeah, they're fine. They're all still within the range. And as soon as we get going with the sunshine, they'll warm up really quickly. All right, you want to do the jacks? Ready to go?
Yep. Let's go ahead and lift them up. I'm going to go watch in the back just to make sure that one comes up okay.
Okay, sounds good. I'll start them. One of the things that's really important to us is maintenance on the coach. We want to make sure that coach always gets us where we want to go and gets us home from where we want to go. We've always done the maintenance on a coach ourselves, but recently we started going to NIRVC. We took it there for our 30,000 mile service. Had a great experience. They did an exceptional job on the coach. I think we've now put on maybe another 1,000, 2,000 miles since we actually had the service, but it's been great, been outstanding.
Yeah, we've actually been to the Las Vegas location twice now of National Indoor RV Centers. And I can honestly say both times we have been so impressed by the quality, the customer service, just the overall experience there from any other RV service center we've ever been to is top notch, and we can't recommend them enough.
Yeah, I mean, all the techs are totally willing to talk to you, explain what's going on, explain what they're doing, explain why they're doing it. It's really been a great experience.
Yeah, and for Kris to be comfortable with someone else working on our RV says a lot because he doesn't let anybody touch it. Like, he won't even pay to have people wash the rig.
No.
And also, if you're in the market for a new RV, NIRVC is putting on their second annual Music City Motorhome Expo. It's taking place in Lebanon, Tennessee, May 31st through June 4th. This is an amazing opportunity to have a VIP shopping experience for a new RV. They're going to have Class A, Class B, and Class C models available. What's really cool about this experience, though, is that they are going to have all the new 2026 models available from different manufacturers. So this is going to be the very first chance to see these new models in person. This is a capped event, so they only sell a certain amount of tickets to make sure that it's an exclusive shopping experience where you can meet one-on-one with the manufacturers. You can even test drive the new RV models that you're looking at purchasing. It's a pretty cool event. It includes camping for your RV. It includes nightly entertainment, gourmet food, meals, snacks, seminars, educational series. It's going to be a really cool event. We're going to be at the show, and we're really excited because we have something very big that we're going to be announcing at the show with attendees only. And right now, if you sign up using the link below in the video description, you're going to get half off the registration fee. But the best part is that NIRVC is going to refund your registration fee, and they will also cover up to $2,000 in travel expenses if you purchase a new or pre-owned motorhome within a year of attending the expo. So if you're in the market for a new RV, this is definitely the event to check out. Let us know if you're going. We hope to see you there.
All right, so let's get the RV back on the road.
Let's go. Fingers crossed, no issues.
No issues, I guarantee it.
Okay, so I'll move the Lincoln out of the way so that way you can back the RV up. And then what do you want to do? Do you want to just pull it out and hook it up right here on this road?
Yeah, well, let me back it up a little bit, get it out, obviously, and I'll pull it forward just a couple of lengths, and then we'll hook it up next.
All right, I'll just move the Lincoln back here for now.
I hate to admit something. Gloves are not the worst thing in the world.
I love that you use gloves for the tow bar, but not the sewer.
Well, these things used to snap my fingers sometimes. The gloves make it really nice. And I don't smell like diesel. Maybe I'm getting old.
So what do you think of the new wireless lights?
So far, they're really nice. I mean, early days, I'm kind of worried about the battery life, honestly. But other than the battery life, I think they're really going to be good.
Let's hope. And they just hold on with magnets, yeah?
They have magnets and suction cups, but the suction cups don't work for us because of the way everything's curved. What's nice is the magnets hold really well. They're not going anywhere.
Okay, we got the Lincoln all hooked up and ready to flat tow. This is only our second time doing it, so it took us a little bit longer than it used to take with the Jeep, but we'll get the process down. It'll be a little bit quicker in the future. So I'm just gonna stand in the back now to make sure that all 4 wheels are turning. You always wanna make sure that you didn't make some kind of mistake or something, but I'm gonna stand back here and just make sure everything's flowing like it should and the wheels are freely turning, so that way we can get going. They're turning. Woohoo! All 4 wheels are turning. And I can also see that the lights are working. Looks good.
Copy.
Look at that X15 getting put to use, going up hills while towing. All right, I think we're officially ready to go. Axel, are you ready, man?
It's like, what's taking so long?
Are you ready to hit the road? I know it takes us a little longer because we don't have the routine of the Lincoln down just yet.
I want to get back to the swimming pool.
You are the world's most spoiled little doggy. Do you know that?
It's no concept.
No, it doesn't. All right, good job, baby. Let's go. This is a pretty nice RV park.
I liked it. I think it'd be really fun in the summer.
Yeah, Big Bear Shores RV Resort.
Yeah. I mean, it was nice in the winter, but everything's shut down.
You can't really use any of the amenities here.
Exactly.
But it was a nice place. I definitely think this is going to be an awesome summer spot.
I think so. Seems really nice. Nice big clubhouse, pool, hot tubs, everything.
Okay, GPS says we go right here, and then we're going to stay on Highway 38 for a while. I think that's that road that was those kind of crazy switchbacks that we took on the way here.
Oh, so we had to do it in reverse?
We had to do it in reverse on semi-snowy roads. Let's hope we don't run into any like ice patches or anything. Okay, we're about to go through the first set of switchbacks on this very windy, narrow road, and this is the part where on the way here I just kind of held my breath because you look down and I can actually see the cliff on the side of the RV, and it looks like we're about to fall over the cliff, and this is actually a 10% grade, so it is a very steep incline, and now we're going down this time to get back down to the area where we're from, and so I'm just gonna sit here and just kind of cross my fingers that we can stay on the road and nothing goes wrong. Thankfully Chris is a great driver and I never really have to worry about his driving, but it is scary not being in control and just having to sit back and have no ability to do anything. This is like a road course racetrack for you, isn't it?
Oh my god, this would be so awesome in like the Ariel Atom or my Vet or even one of the BMWs. You could almost drift through the entire thing. It'd be like the Pikes Peak race, but up Bear Mountain, I guess.
I find it less thrilling.
Oh, this would be awesome. This is gonna be so much fun.
Just focus on the road.
6%.
There you go. When you can see all the yellow caution signs, watch downhill speed, trucks warning sharp curves next 5 miles. Ah!
There really are a lot of cautions. Look at that though. Look at the valley. Look how pretty that is.
That is pretty.
What's amazing is that we just went from all this snow just a few minutes ago to look at that. Now we're back in the desert.
Yeah, it changes pretty quickly here.
15.
Look at 15. Oh my god, it's almost like I'm making a U-turn.
It is a
Jeez.
U-turn. This is actually going to kick in the rear steering tags.
Really?
Yeah, I can see them in the mirror. And we're going slow enough that the tags just kicked in and helped us turn.
Look at that.
Corner.
That's where we're having to turn around. Oh, that is tight. Good job, baby.
Can we look to see the right? Snow? Left? No snow. Kind of amazing.
Yeah. Snow where we came from? No snow ahead.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, look at that cliff there. Oh, brake! Oh, baby, you took that turn a little fast.
No, I took it at 17.
Well, it felt fast. Oh gosh. I think going down is scarier than going up.
You feel like you have less control going down, but I don't know why that is. Fortunately, in the same way that our engine has lots of power going up, it has lots of braking coming down. So we haven't used the brakes yet. We've just been able to use the exhaust brake.
For people wondering why this is so stressful, it's because we're driving our house, which is not cheap, down the side of a mountain. And if we crash, we lose our entire home.
Well, not to mention our lives.
Right? That's a pretty view. We got to get all the way down there where that road is down there.
That's cool. And you can see the road off in the distance. 10 miles an hour.
This doesn't make you nervous taking a sharp turn like this.
No, I love it. I think it's fun.
You like the challenge.
Well, it's what this thing was designed to do. It's got rear steering axle, and we're going 12 miles an hour around a 10 mile an hour turn.
Doing good. Better than I would be.
I think you should drive through some of that.
I would just be in tears right now. I probably have my eyes closed, just praying. All right, this is the second and last set of really tight switchbacks. Go slow.
20 miles an hour.
I think that means we should be going like 10.
No, 20 means 20. Ooh, that's a tight turn.
I know, that's why you gotta take it slow. God. You know there are other cars on the road.
I know, they have to all be aware of me.
Gosh, look at how tight that is. Holy cow. Are we gonna make it?
Yes, we're gonna make it. We made it up, and now going down's easier.
Oof. Oh my God,
Nervous?
look at that. Look at that down there. Yikes. Yes, I'm nervous. You can't tell. I'm holding on to the edge of my seat like this because I'm terrified. Oh my gosh, this one's really tight.
I literally am going 8.
Good Lord, is she gonna make that turn?
Yeah, she'll make it as long as nobody's coming.
You actually had to take up both lanes there.
I did.
All right, you got one more sharp turn and then I think we're out of it
All right.
for the most part. Then it's just a little bit of a curvy road.
Oh, this one's 15. This is a no-brainer.
This one's easy.
These guys look like they're waiting for an accident. They're taking pictures of the cars coming out.
How many people do you think we're holding up behind us?
I can see 8.
So we're those people that everybody hates.
Yeah, but we're actually going the speed limit, right? The cautions are 15. I'm going 13 to 15. And they should be enjoying the journey.
They should be enjoying the journey. We made it down the tight, twisty roads, and now we're on one of the main highways again, so it's a much smoother drive. Now we just got a little less than about an hour and 45 minutes to Palm Springs area, so this is actually a pretty short travel day for us. Usually we're used to going like 8-10 hour travel days. We don't exactly follow the rule that most RVers do to only drive like 300 miles or 3 hours or something. We tend to drive a lot, so this is a nice and easy travel day, which is a welcome change, I would say. Would you agree?
It's actually really nice. The only problem is really that we have to drive 55 miles an hour because we're in California.
Oh yeah, 'cause we're towing. But you got a Red Bull to help get you through it.
I have a Red Bull, and I have your company, and that's all I need.
That's all you need. I need to get some gummy bears in the back. You want anything?
Gummy bears would be good, yeah.
Okay. One of the biggest perks to traveling in a motorhome is that you get to travel with your entire house with you. So I can get into the kitchen, I can use the bathroom, pretty much get to anything that we want. So I'm gonna grab some snacks here. Kris said he wanted some gummy bears. Our favorite treat is Haribo gummy bears. We buy these in bulk. Have them in a big plastic bag, but this is our favorite road time snack. They're so good. Probably get some goldfish out too and make another snack. The only thing you have to try to do whenever we're moving like this is keep your balance. All right, I got goldfish and gummy bears. Hey, you stole my spot, man.
As soon as you left.
I guess I forgot to call seat check, didn't I? That little boy loves to sit in the front seat. He loves to be co-pilot. You love to ride up front, huh, buddy? Look out the window. You're totally an RV dog, you know that? Usually Axel likes to sleep up front with us, but every now and then he comes back here on the couch to lay and hang out. Oh, buddy, you're a good dog. Is that comfy back here?
It kills me to drive 60 miles an hour, you know.
I know, but we don't need to be going that fast.
Going under the speed limit.
I mean, it's not about how fast we get there. It's about getting there safely.
On a road like this, it's all about how fast you get there.
It's pretty expansive out here. It's amazing, like you said, how fast we went from being in the mountains with snow and trees to just being right back in the desert again within like 30 minutes. Look at that place.
Nice looking RV, look at that.
Right, maybe we should trade Carly in for that. All right, so we're going right here, I-10 towards Palm Springs. Maybe that means we're almost here.
We're close.
We're almost back home. Although technically we're driving our home, but almost back to our property. Woohoo, Axel, Palm Springs, here we come. This is our exit, buddy. Hey, we're gonna be home in about 10 minutes. Are you excited we're gonna be home? You're a very good dog. Yes, you've been very good in the RV. I think you owe me a hot tub night tonight
I owe you too.
after making me be in the cold that much.
Got it. 2 hot tub nights going.
Awesome. Well, the good news is we have just about made it back home. We're only about a mile away from our RV lot here near Palm Springs in California. So now we just have to stop at the front, unhook the Lincoln, and then we can pull the RV right into our spot. And now we have to start the whole process over in reverse of having to set it all up on our RV lot. Axel, we made it, buddy. We're back. That was a pretty painless drive, honestly.
Yeah, it was
A little less than 3 hours.
Didn't feel like it. Felt like an hour.
Look at how pretty it is here, buddy. We've got sunshine and blue skies, pretty flowers, palm trees. Quite the different setting than where we just were in the mountains with all the snow. All right, bubs, we're gonna do the Lincoln and then we'll get pulled back into our spot. Well, the good news is, second time towing, no issues.
Nope, worked great.
Other than she's pretty filthy. For those wondering, we did finally decide on a name for the Lincoln, so we've decided on Layla the Lincoln. Look at the dirt, though. This is one of the drawbacks of flat towing. You can see here how filthy she got.
It does get dirty, though.
Definitely needs a bath. Kind of feels like we just did this.
That's what's funny about these short trips. It's all the same work as a long trip, right?
Doesn't save you any time just because you drive less.
It does not.
It's good for the muscle memory, though.
Another 6 inches. Good stuff. Perfect. Nice job, baby. Axel, are you ready to be home, buddy? What do you think? You got your private swimming pool back? Are you so excited to be back home? You already have a tennis ball? Really? Come here. Are you so happy to be back in paradise? You're so spoiled, man. Come here. Come here. Are you happy? Look at how nice it is. Quite the change from the snow, huh? Well, we finally made it back to our RV lot near Palm Springs, and I have to say, the change in weather is quite drastic, honestly. When we left Big Bear this morning, it was in the 20s. It's 80 degrees here right now.
I'll have my sweater
I know,
on.
I still have a sweater on too, and I definitely need to go change because it's hot. It feels good to be back though.
It does feel good to be back.
All right, well, we hope you all enjoyed watching and following along on a travel day as we went winter camping for the first time in a long time.
And if you liked this video, which I'm sure you did, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button and give us lots of comments.
And as always, if you have any questions about RV travel or full-time RV life, be sure to drop us a comment. All right, well, we'll see you guys next time.